What's up and welcome, guys. You are now tuned in to One Oak Mentoring, the number one team virtual mentoring service, program, entity, business of all times throughout the galaxy, within the universe. What's up, man? How y'all doing today, man? Um, I'm doing wonderful, man. It's another beautiful day, man. Glad we having these great days, holidays coming up and stuff, man. So, everything lovely, right? Today, man, I'm back to y'all today with another Teen Tales. And let me see what the name it is. What am I gonna name it? Man, I need to start naming these things actually before I, start talking about them, right? But we gonna call this Slipping Out of Town, right? See how I just come up with stuff off the dome, right? Okay, Slipping Out of Town. So I think back when I was around like 18 or whatever, me and my boy, we used to go up to a particular city, man. We knew people there, we knew girls and stuff there, but it wasn't our city, it wasn't our town. But, we were people kind of knew us up there, because we had been, knew a couple people up there, kind of like, local celebrities, man. You know how it is, man. But man, normally, man, we'll go up there, chill with some girls and stuff like that, maybe go to a game up there in that region or something. Normally, like, he was talking to somebody or I was talking to somebody in that town during that time, right? So, like each weekend, like mostly Fridays, we'll go up there and chill and, whatever. We never really had any problems, but just like I said, we were out of town and it was normally just me and him, right? So, we were, the girls liked us and stuff, but, we really didn't know how the guys felt about us. You know how it is, man. Guys from out of town coming in with your girls, you know what I mean, man. It's a recipe for disaster, right? So, man, and me, I used to have like real, like nice, cars, man. So I used to be pulling up on rims, pulling up in like new sports cars and, stuff like that. And, dressed, like always, so yeah, man. So this one particular day, and when me and we would go up there, right, we would normally try to have like a pistol or something on us, right? One Oak isn't perfect, man. I used to, but we would try to have a pistol or something because we were out of town and we didn't know like what was going to happen, right? So our mind frame back then was, okay, if we go out of town or something, we at least, try to have like a gun or something on us. But it's not like we really had problems, but it's like, better to be safe than sorry, right? So, we would try to at least have a gun or something like that. But, nobody ever really tried us or anything like that. We was just like kind of like what if or maybe, who's crazy enough to try One Oak and his boy? Come on, man. Nobody got, a death wish like that. Nah, man. But so this one particular day, me and we chilling at this girl crib or whoever he was talking to at the time. And we chilling. And I started talking to another chick up there. And I'm trying to think like around what time frame this was, but I think she was at some kind of hotel party or something, or had some people at a hotel. And she told me to come through and see her. And I was already in town, in that town. So I was like, you know what, hey, why not? I'm already up here. You might as well, right? So I remember, we was sitting there and, we had, I think we might have had his brother's gun. It might have been like I don't know. I think it probably was like a 38, actually. It was like a 32 or a 38. Something like that, right? So it was a revolver. Now, I'm not telling y'all guys to glorify like getting guns and stuff like that. I'm just telling you the type of mind frame I had when I was actually a youth and how I used to think, right? So we had a gun and I had a little gun. I had like a little raggedy like High Point gun. Anybody knows anything about High Point, they just raggedy gun. But if you're a teenager, man, you glad to get your hands on anything, especially if you're trying to protect yourself, right? So the girl called me, she like, come to the hotel, come to the room, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, all right, I'm about to roll over there, right? So normally when I'm going somewhere, I got weed with me, right? So, you know, normally if anything goes down, you know, he got my back and I got his back. You know what I'm saying? Like, very seldomly do we like go up to Seneca on like solo missions, but you know, sometimes we would, right? So, you know, the girl, she told me to come over to the hotel room, right? And you know, I didn't know who I was gonna be out there, so I was like, you know, I already had my gun, so I asked Wee for his gun too, right? So, you know, we was already at a part where he was like comfortable, like being in that house. You know, it was very familiar around. So he was like, all right. So I got, you know, I got his revolver and I got my you know, my raggedy high point nine, right? You know, so I'm feeling like Terminator, man. So, you know, I'm walking to the truck, you know, about to get ready to go. You know, I'm not anticipating anything, but you know, it's always better safe to be sorry in those scenarios, because a lot of times when you're in certain people, like if you're out of town and you coming around and guys don't know you, man, it's like they have more of an inclination to like not like you, or you know, I don't know this dude, so we just beat this dude up. I don't know who he is, you know, I don't know him, you know, so beating him up don't mean nothing to me, you know. Let's beat him up for fun. Beat dudes that come out, they beat up dudes that come out of town for fun, like, you know, certain groups and stuff, right? But anyway, so, you know, I pull up to the hotel, you know, I ask her what room it is, you know. So I kind of, you know, park close to the door. But, you know, when I park, I'm kind of seeing something, man, that's kind of slightly concerning me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the truck. So I'm looking out, and like right in front of the door, like the door where the girl is at, right? You know, there's like maybe I'll say like 5 to 6 guys total, right? Right. And so, you know, at first I just kind of peeped the scene like, oh, they might just be out there just chilling. But then I kind of really observed, and what was going on is this one guy, I guess he must have been by himself, or they caught him slipping. Like, he was just out there, you know, and it was like 5 guys around him, like, you know, just really like talking real aggressive to him. Like, you know, yeah, blah, 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 that. You know, we gonna do this, man. You ain't this. So, you know, it's like 4 or 5 guys, and they like talking to him like, yeah, it's another guy over there, man. It's another guy, he coming over there. Yeah, man, yeah. You know, this, and that. You know, so you know what I'm saying? Then I started thinking like, whoa, wait a minute now. It's an aggressive, very aggressive situation going on right outside of this girl's door, right? So, you know, I got a couple options, you know. I could leave, which I definitely wasn't thinking about doing that. I can walk up to the door, you know, or I could tell her to come out to the truck to me, right? So leaving was already out of the equation, right? And telling her to come to the truck to me, you know, if I would have told her that, it just kind of would have seemed like I was scared or something like that, man. You know what I mean? You know how young teenagers are. We don't want to look like we scared. So I'm like, man, I'm going to have to walk through these dudes, right? And now I'm thinking in my mind, these dudes don't know me. I don't know them. But, you know, so like a wave of nervousness kind of like washed over me. Like, I'm a little nervous, man, you know. But then I was like, oh, whoa, man, what you nervous for, man? You got the 1 and the 2. You got the 1s and the 2s. You got 2 of them, right? So I kind of had forgot a little bit. So I was like, okay, all right. But then I'm thinking like, I get nervous again. I was like, man, I don't have to shoot one of these dudes, you know, but I had in my mind, like, before I would, you know, get jumped, you know, because I had been jumped before and I never wanted to feel that vulnerable again. So I was like, before I get jumped, I'll just shoot somebody. I mean, that's what I thought my mind frame was back at that time. You know, it's not the right thing to do. It's not how I think now. So I'm out there like, oh man, so what am I gonna do? So I'm thinking like, man, I might have to shoot one of these dudes, man, because they coming off at this dude like aggressive. They got their hand in his face. They doing all this. And these ain't no small dudes, man. These look like some, you know, some hood dudes, right? So I'm sitting back, oh man, what am I gonna do? So like, I don't want to shoot this dude. But in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, if I shoot somebody, I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just gonna shoot one person, right? I'm not even from this county, man. So how they gonna catch me? I'm gonna be way down, you know. That's just what I was thinking. That's how my mind frame was, you know, silly rabbit back in the day. So she sends another text again, like, you coming in? So now now is the moment of truth, right? It's the moment of truth, right? So now I'm like, okay, all right, man. So I had a hoodie on, right? So, I had, one of them things on this side of the hoodie, one of them things on that side of the hoodie, right? So, I get out just like that, right? But I get out, man. I got one of the meanest, nastiest, mean mugs on my face, man, that you can even imagine, man. So, like, I get out the truck, I got the hoodie on, so I'm like, I'm coming up. Like, I'm not making eye contact with him, but I'm just looking straight ahead, like, man, I know whatever y'all got going on is ain't about to go on with me. So that's how I just walked up. Walked up to the door. I didn't say excuse me. I didn't say nothing, man. But I was ready, I didn't want to do what I thought I was gonna have to do because I really just wanted to go see the girl, man. I wasn't there to go in there, catch no attempted murder or no, no charge or nothing like that, man. I just want to see the girl, man. I'm not trying to end up on first 48, you know what I mean? You see how dealing with girls and stuff and going to see girls and stuff can get you in all kind of situations, man. So you gotta be mindful of that. So I'm like, man, whatever. So I'm out. I'm walking out with a mean mug on me, right? So I'm thinking like, oh man, you dude gonna try me, man. I'm gonna have to let one of them go, right? So I walk up, no eye contact. I'm just walking straight up to the door. Didn't ask nobody for no permission or nothing. No, excuse me, brother. I'm just walking straight up to the door, and that's why, man, that's why I believe and I trust in God, because God was with me that day. Man, it's like when I walked up, man, it's like miraculously, like they just like kind of just like cleared out, like kind of went on like, their own way, like, and I'm like, on my face, I got a real mean mug face, like, man, I wish somebody would try something crazy, man. I'm gonna set it off in this, man, I had that kind of face like that, right? So when I finally got inside the hotel, I kind of like exhaled, like, she was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, nothing, man, it's just, nothing at all. But I don't know if she knew those dudes was out there or what. I don't know what the whole situation was, man, but I didn't have no problem or nothing, basically. So that's basically the story, man. But I just tell that story just to be like my mind frame. Like, I think back now, like how dumb, like I was thinking, you know what I mean? Like what I really should have did was just leave, from there and just tell her, hey man, something going on outside. I'm just gonna leave, because I could have got into a whole nother situation, man. I could have like shot somebody. I could have gotten into a fight. Like anything could have happened. I could have gotten into a lot of trouble and all over with trying to go see some girl, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Y'all guys, be very aware of like the gun violence and stuff, man. Put the guns down, man. Y'all gotta be safe, man. But yeah, man, I always think about, if you're in a situation like that, there's nothing wrong with just leaving. I know when you're young and you're a teenager, you got an ego, like, ain't nobody gonna make me leave. I ain't scared of nobody, especially in front of girls. Like, you never want to seem like that way in front of girls or remotely, right? So I get that, but yeah, man, you gotta think about doing the right things and not even being in those situations, man. So that's my little teen tale, man. Y'all guys have a great day, man. That's pretty much it, man. I care about y'all guys, man. Why else would I be giving y'all this free content, man, if I didn't care about y'all guys, man? All right, man, this is One Oak, and I'm out.